So here we have the BMW 320i on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside though, you can see that it's a 4-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors and plenty of boot space there as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. And now that we've done a full circle though, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the far left-hand side, first of all, we have the fuel gauge, then the speedometer, rev counter, and coolant temperature gauge on the right-hand side. In the centre at the bottom, you can see the trip computer, which includes the total miles for this car. They are 60,408. You can change information displayed above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk. And if we back out to the steering wheel, we have cruise control, speed limiter, stereo and phone controls. This car's got an automatic gearbox, so the plus and minus pedals are so that you can change up and down a gear manually, should you wish to do that. Over in the centre, we then have the main screen for the car. We're on the main menu at the moment. All the movement you see me making is being done using the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial. The buttons that surround it will take you into certain menus, which are all labelled, as you can see. But the dial, I say, will do basically everything. So rotating it will take you through the options up on here. Let's say you want satellite navigation. Push the dial down. You're then in your sat-nav menu. Again, you can rotate it for any of these options, push it down, and you can see there the satellite navigation, nice clear colour display available on that. At the top, we've got multimedia, so that's where you listen to your own music. We have a CD player, but you can also connect external devices, so USB input, Bluetooth audio, and auxiliary input as well. When it comes to the radio in this car, we have AM, FM, and DAB. And you pair your telephone under the telephone heading, of course. Just go down to Bluetooth devices and pair it up from there. Working our way down, we have the CD player, the main volume for the stereo. We then have dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. When you're happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will then maintain the temperatures you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed for you. And you can hear it doing that in the background. Press auto again and you go back to whatever setting you had that on previously. Underneath that, we have 2 cup holders and a 12-volt charging socket. The key for the car, so to start this vehicle, you just need to make sure the key is in the car with you. And then the start and stop button is just here, above which you can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. The system is off when that light shows. We then have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, and these 2 buttons just here. So you can change the driving setup of the car from Sport, Comfort and Eco Pro, and you can also turn on and off the traction control for the car as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.